you see Harvick going for position.
Tell you what, Logano hung right in there.
Logano hung right, but they just about have to stop when they get into the corner like that, and you can see as we'll pan back to the front.
Oh, he got into him.
Logano around. Can he save it? He is unable to. Caution. And the caution came out right as Denny Hamlin was crossing the start-finish line to get the white flag.
This is not the first episode between these two guys.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, that could have been avoided.
That could have been avoided.
Denny Hamlin takes the inside lane. His teammate Kyle Busch right behind him. And their old teammate, Tony Stewart, restarts on the outside. Stewart, of course, won this race a year ago, and fuel mileage a question for him. The first attempt at a green-white checker. NASCAR's version of overtime underway. We are green.
Great start by Hamlin.
Yeah. Here we go. Hold your breath.
Harvick was inside, then outside.
Boy, but Denny got through there really, really good, and that's what he needed to do.
Everyone clean through turn one. Kyle Busch working on Tony Stewart for second.
Oh, look at Harvick.
He made that low groove work earlier on a restart. To no avail here. Joe Gibbs racing 1-2. Hamlin leads. White flag in the air. 2.5 miles to win number 4 in 2010 for Denny Hamlin.
Harvick's car is just a little too free to run up on Tony. He got a little bit loose right there in the middle.
Is Kyle weaving the car?
He had been cutting it.
Oh,
big. Big.
Casey Kahne gets turned around.
Yeah.
Greg Biffle involved. Mark Martin is there. No caution has come out. They're going to let him race back as Birdie piles in, and now the caution.
6. You knew that was going to be big when you saw the 9 coming back across the racetrack.
Denny Hamlin came here as a rookie in 2006. He won both poles that year and won both races. Career win number 12 for Hamlin comes in his 4th at Pocono. He wins the Gillette Fusion Pro Glide 500 presented by Target.
You see Casey Kahne, the Budweiser car, he's going to make a run, and Allmendinger is going to take him all the way to the grass on the block.
Yeah, and I think Allmendinger, I think AJ felt like, okay, I'm this far down. He's not going to be there now.
And I mean, right in front of Mark Martin and Biffle. Who's that? Is that Truex in there too?
Yeah, Truex is in there.
Yeah. It seemed like today there were so many different race strategy situations, just as much as the track changing because of the weather changing so often.
Yeah, I mean, you saw a lot of people up front at the end that probably shouldn't have been. I mean, it's just the way that strategy goes here. We had a top 5 car throughout the race, and a lot of guys were up there at the end that shouldn't have been. They weren't very good. And we were driving back by a lot of them, and just got put in the grass. So it's part of it. I don't know, teammates. We gotta work on that a little bit, maybe.
You guys gonna have a good conversation this week about it?
I don't talk to AJ hardly ever. I doubt I'm going to talk to him about this.
All right, thanks, Casey.
Oh, and look at Logano, pulls right up to Harvick. A 2.5 mile speedway with short track characteristics and short track tempers when the race is over.
Yeah. You know, and here's Joey's team trying to keep him calm down, and this is probably best. That's Joey's dad.
Joey's dad wants to get in on him. Go in there and tell him.
That's why Joey's dad's got his hard card pulled a couple of times. Let me just go ahead and say that. Yeah, but
no, you know what? He needs to do this. He needs to vent. I mean, Joey's been taken out so many times at the end of a race, whether it's a nationwide race or whatever. And, you know, he should be mad.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this in Joey's defense. You know, they were just racing, and I probably spoke too soon. I don't think it was Harvick's fault. I don't think it was Joey's fault. But Joey has to stand up for himself at some point in time. You know what I mean? We saw, you know, Burton last week say, I'm not going to take it anymore. I think you're seeing Joey say, I'm not going to take this anymore, especially from Kevin Harvick.
Yeah, we had a top 5 run going with the Home Depot Toyota, and that's, for us here, that was going to be awesome, and I was pretty pumped up about it. And racing 29, and he let me go in the middle of the straightaway, and decided to dump me in the next turn. I don't know what his deal is with me, but it's probably not his fault. You know, his wife wears a fire suit and the family tells him what to do, so it's probably not his fault.
What's it going to take to cool this feud down between the two of you?
I don't know. I'm going to go to NASCAR Holler, and I guess they're going to tell me what I'm supposed to do. So.
His wife wears a fire suit and the family tells him what to do, so it's probably not his fault.